There we go, guys. And if you are joining us, thank you very much for joining. You are joining for a pretty exciting game. Of course, this is the game tonight between Gig, Green is Good, versus the girls. So the GSG girls, they are all playing tonight. And it's pretty exciting. And if you guys give me 1 second, I'm just checking with the teams if they are ready, and as soon as they are ready we will be going. And of course the first Nightfall to map is Azure Cave when we're playing Hardpoint. And let me just quickly check with the teams. So I'm just communicating with them here very quickly. I see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Gig players and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GSG girls in the server at the moment. And we're just going to give them a second to hear if it's going to be a 5v5 or a 6v6. I think one of the Gig players are having a small issue connecting, or something's up, and we will check with them. He's trying to see what he's going to do. And I think in the meantime what we can probably do is we can probably go through the players that are available or that are online waiting to play. And of course, like I said, we're just waiting for that one Gig player, and then we'll kick this off. But let me have a quick look at who's in the stream over here. Tonight I'm of course streaming by myself, since my regular stream buddy in Seeker707 is actually playing. And she's also watching the stream, I can see. But we've got Seth who joined us, we've got Celeste there, we've got Brent who joined us. Hey Brent, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. We've got Nasir, of course, NSeeker joined on the stream. The Bartman's there. We've got Awesome Leash that joined. And there we go. That's the people that I'm saying hi to. I see we have a couple of lurkers watching as well. So guys, drop us a message over there also. If you are watching the stream with me, please remember to come and tell me if everything is okay on your side, whether the video is good and the audio is good, and you guys can hear. So I've just had feedback from the team. It looks like Gig has indeed lost that player that had some connection issues, and they're just seeing if they can get a sub on board to still keep it a 6v6 game. Alternatively, the girls will have an option to actually drop a player and make it a 5v5 game, but we will hear from them soon enough. Let's quickly see what is going on. So guys, of course we are in week 2 of Clan Wars Season 2 for COD, and it has been a very exciting week indeed. Of course, a lot of games has been played already, but I think tonight something like, I think it's 6 or 7 games I think are happening tonight. Of course, on an average in Clan Wars at the moment, we probably have in the region of anywhere between 25 and 30 games running on a weekly basis. And this is of course across both the leagues. This is across both COD and of course the Battlefield League as well. So very interesting. So let's just see quickly if we can see what is going on. And it seems that Gig now has their 5 players back there. GSG still have their 6 players, so we're just checking. I don't think Gig has managed to obtain a sub. Let's just see if they come in. And we'll give you guys an update as soon as they let me know. And then we'll get on to it. Who else is here? Oh, Brent's saying, hello, brother. What's up, Brent? So, Brent, I hope you're playing COD. Because I haven't seen you on COD yet. So I assume it's in the making, or you are hiding from me when we play. Right. So guys, I will give you an update shortly. We're just going to give them a minute or two to try and get that sub in there. That is of course Gig. They unfortunately lost the player. There has been some connection issues since the update last night, and one of the Gig players cannot connect, so we might end up with a 5v5 situation here. and we will hear from the girls shortly whether they are going to indeed play that. There are 6 GSG girls on the server at the moment with 5 gig players, and we're just giving them a second to arrange themselves. Alright, let's have a look. And I see that they have not managed, it doesn't look like they've managed that. One, two, three, four, five. And let's just check if they are going to go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls still in the server. Alright guys, if you give me 1 second, I need to quickly check with them if they are going to rather proceed with a 5v5, because it seems that they are struggling to get that 6th player into the server, and we will see. So yes, Seth, I think it's actually more. I think 6 or 7 games tonight is actually an understatement. I think there's actually more happening. There was 1 or 2 games actually moved from last night because of the update. Some people were still not done. Of course, that was that 51 gig update earlier in the week, thanks to Season 2, which I might add is actually quite exciting. I've played some of the new maps, and it's very nice. It's very, very nice. So I'm quite enjoying that. So guys, it looks like Gig really does want this sub into the game. So we're going to give them just another minute, and then we will make the call. And then we will get on with the game. So the 3 maps that the guys are going to be playing tonight. The first map will be, of course, Azure Cave, which I think is a very interesting map. They will then move on to Shootouts, and the 3rd and final map will be Hackney Yard. If you guys are following the comp with us, of course these guys are playing hardpoint with a maximum of 250 tickets per map. So the maximum that a team can walk away with is 750 points, and of course a variant thereof. So let's quickly see. Alright, so guys, what they want me to do quickly is they want me to invite the players that are having issues first to the server, and then actually start the server. And let's see if we can quickly get, just at least give that player an opportunity to try and get in. So give me 1 second, and I will give you guys the feedback. Oh, there we go. Seeker's asking if we can do that. And let's just see if we can quickly try and restart that. It looks like Leroy is saying that their sub is on the way, so I can imagine that somewhere someone running and jumping over a couch, pushing the baby out of the way because he's got to get onto the game. So luckily the subs are incoming. So guys, you're going to have to bear with us for just a minute or two. After the update last night, there is some connection issues for some of the players. There are 6 GSG girls in the server. There are 5 gig guys, and we're waiting for the final gig sub to come in. And maybe what I can do is, just to keep it entertaining for you guys while we are waiting, maybe we can go through the players that are available as we see them at the moment. So, of course, on the GSG side, so far we have Zenith. Zenith is actually a PC player, so she's also the only PC player in the Gunslinger Girls squad. We have Little Green Monster. We've got Queen there. We've got Enseeker. We've got Falcane, and of course we've got Slick Chick. Then on the gig side so far, we have Kilroy. We have Bad Boy. Fumi is there. CFC Ruan, who is just going to be Ruan tonight, and then of course we've got Amit Gid Ninja, and he will of course just be Ninja, since I'm going to struggle to go with that name during the game. So guys, those are the players that are in there at the moment. Again, as I said, 6 GSG girls, and we have the 5 guys from Gig. Gig is busy organizing just one more sub. They apparently have a sub that's on standby, so once the player is in the server, we will then kick off the game and get started with that first map of Azure Cave. So guys, if you're on the stream and you are watching with me, let me see some predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Maybe you have an interesting question or two to ask that I can answer for you regarding the tournament, and we can do that as well. We are waiting for one more gig player to join, so hopefully this will be in the next minute or so, and then we can kick off the game. But I always enjoy hearing from the people in the stream, or the guys that are watching with us. By the way, if you are watching the game with me, then please remember that if you're already subscribed to this channel, that's great. If you are not, please hit that little subscribe button. Also hit the bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. And if you like what you are doing, you are more than welcome to smash that like button. So, let's see. And Seeker saying, of course, no Seeker there to help me with the names. And that is true, because I genuinely rename people on the stream. Not everybody likes it. Sometimes the name sticks though. I've managed to give people some pretty interesting names when I'm trying to read fast and you know, swing the camera in all directions to get a good view. And then sometimes I've given somebody a new name that ended up sticking, and then other times I've given people names that, you know, I had to apologize for afterwards. But all in good sport, right? All in good sport. So that's where we are, guys. So if you have just joined us for the stream, I see quite a few people have joined us. Thank you very much for joining. We are just waiting for one more gig player to come on board. There seems to have been some connection issues. The guys will of course have the option, if that sub cannot join, to make it a 5v5 game, just purely because we know of the connection issues and that some players are having difficulty. But we are giving the players some time to at least you know, try and get their player in there. I see this is Roy Mace Fleiss, who's actually trying to join again. The problem that he's having is that as he's joining, it actually auto assigns, as you can see there on the name board, and of course he has to play a specific either alliance or coalition. In this case with Gig Coalition tonight, and he can't manage to get that auto assign off and assign himself actually to coalition. And as soon as he does, apparently then he drops off the server. And as long as there is an auto assign on the name board, of course, as you guys can see on the screen as well, my start match is locked, so I can't actually start the game as long as there is an auto assign on there. And that is of course also a new feature that has been implemented after the update. So that's something new as well. And look at that, 1 2 3 4, no, still 5. So I don't know if Roy Mace Fleiss will be able to make it. I hope so. And the guys will make a call in the next minute or so. I could just say Queen. Yes, Queen. I know. And of course, Barry is saying these girls are kick-ass. And you know what? These girls have come a long way, right? The Girls Clan has originated actually on Battlefield 1. And they were the very first girls clan to join us in Clan Wars 4 Battlefield 1 as well. And they have managed to, you know, sort of fight their way through different seasons, different leagues, and over time, they have become a very formidable team. Of course, most of them in their individual capacities also play for other clans, and that is, of course, also the only clan sharing that we allow. Normally, when a player plays for a clan, clan sharing is not allowed, but with the girls, we've got a special rule. If they play for GSG, they are also allowed to play for the individual clans, and of course, that's our way to try and support and grow girl gaming. So that's what that's all about, for in case you guys are wondering. So let's see. I just want to see if and I think they have agreed on a 5v5 now, and I think that is what will happen. Although Giga's just told me that they have another sub who's going to join now, which they've been saying for the last few minutes, guys. So I really do appreciate you guys hanging around and waiting for the game to start. It is after the update a slight problem with some players and their connection, so we are trying to accommodate and have these guys join if possible. Of course, we don't necessarily want to leave anybody out of the game if we don't have to, so it might take a few minutes extra, but that is what we are trying to do. So I'm going to start pushing the guys. Okay, they are definitely asking me if I can restart the server, and let me just tell them that we can try that once. And I've just asked the guys to please make sure that I have the players' names here. Right, so I'm going to put you guys back on a different screen, and I'm going to try and talk and do this all at the same time. And then let's see if we can accommodate this player and get him into the game. I do apologize for the slight hold up, guys. It's really something that is outside of our control. And we're going to see if we can get the players that are struggling. We're going to see if we can get them in. Just want to quickly see if I can get this player on. And I must say I'm quite missing my stream buddy at the moment, because normally she will now just fill the empty space with whatever's in her head. And me, I'm trying to concentrate to invite people, get the server up and running, and I am going to forget to talk. So you are going to have to bear with my moments of silence. And I will try and get the players on board. So we can start this off. Of course, I have to now invite the players that are struggling first. And we will see whether we can get that done. Let me just see if I have any friend requests from the person that is struggling. Let's see. Right, so it looks favorable at this point. Let's see if we can get the guys on. And let's see. All right. Good. It looks like they are coming on now. I need to quickly just set up the custom game. get going. Right. So this may take a few seconds. And I have one player who's still here. There we go. I just need to first set up the private game, and then we can go. Yo, you guys are sticking with us tonight, which I'm loving, by the way. You are very patient with what's happening here. And there we go, the invites are being sent, and we will get the players on. That one's sent, and can't join that player. So let's just see. There we go. And everybody seems to be joining. Let me drop one to Kilroy quick and invite him to the game, and his players will join on shortly. And let's send one to Little Green Monster. There we go, and they are coming online. So there we go, guys. We've got, let's see, we'll just wait for everyone to assign, and then we'll quickly have a look. And let me see what's going on in the chat over here. I was so busy trying to set up the server, I've missed half the comments. And we are going to bring you this game in the next, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the GSG girls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the gig guys. Let's see who's missing. Right, there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gig in there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the girls. So let's see which of the girls still have to join. So we're just waiting to see. Right. So now we are waiting for one of the girls to join back. And it looks to me that it could possibly be Slick Chick. So let me try and just send Slick a message. I see Slick is offline. That's interesting. And now the girls are saying one of them can't join. We got this. So you guys are just chatting amongst yourselves. All right, I'm okay with that. I'm trying my besties to concentrate on getting everybody on board. Of course, the girls are now saying that they have an issue with one of their players. Let's just see what's happening over here. And this is definitely Slick. That's not in here yet. And let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5 goals. And Slick seems to be back. Yes, do we have everyone? I think we actually have everyone in it. Let's just see. Slick needs to just assign, and then we are good to go. And I'm just confirming with the teams, and then we are ready to maneuver. There we go, guys. We are ready to go. So let's see what this game brings us tonight. This is, of course, the girls versus the boys. GSG versus Gig. And it's actually Gig 797. Green is good. And I'm starting the match. And let's see how this plays out. Guys, if you are watching the stream with me, thank you very much for watching. If you have any favorites, then please call them out in the stream. I am between a lot of things at the moment, trying to set up the server, watch, do the comments, do the stream. Let us know who you are looking for and if there is anyone specific that you would like to see. So let's have a look. There we go. So I've put the scoreboard on there for you guys, and as you can see, we are looking at Kilroy at the moment. There we go. Now running a Slick. Go for a little bit. So they are on the hard point over here. Ooh, and Slick does get taken out. I see. I'm going to run with Volcane for a little bit. I see also the keys to the codcaster has changed slightly, which is quite cool because I can actually pull up the map for you guys so that you can see enemy movements and you can see who you want to watch. Of course, at the moment, a lot of concentration around that hard point. Gig holding the hard point now. Volcane right in there. Ooh, doesn't get the kill. Still running with Volcane. Let's run with Endseeker a little bit. And guys, you can of course see the new mini-map in Codcaster also here on the left hand side of the screen. And the hard point's about to move. There we go. The hard point has moved and the girls have already moved on to next. So they are already there. Still running with Seeker here. I'm going to go down and run maybe with Pandemonium a little bit. He's going on to the attacking the flag. The girl's still holding that flag, or the hard point. Calling it a flag. There we go, still holding the hard point. Gig pushing in quite hard though. So we've got some good numbers on the board so far. Kilroy there with 4 kills, 2 deaths. Ninja's got 5 kills, 1 death, 5 and 3 now for Pandemonium. So playing rather well. Let's run with Ruan for a little bit. See what Ruan is up to. The girls doing very well on defending this hard point though. At the moment the girls with a slight lead of 42 to 35 tickets. On the opposite end, the girls doing exceptionally well there. So Zenith running 9-1 at the moment. So pretty good. Hasn't spent so much time in the hard point, only about 12 seconds. The leading point scorer there at the moment is of course Queen with her 22 seconds there in the hard point. On the Gig side, roughly about the same time in the hard point. All of the guys except Fumi, he seems to have a little bit more time in the hard point. So still running with Zenith. Let's go to Queen for a little bit. Oh, and as I do, she gets killed. So running with Little Green Monster, who also gets killed. So back on Endseeker. Guys, if there's anybody that you want me to specifically look at or spectate, please just call it out on the stream. I'm going to have a look. and we're going to try and run with them first person. On this map, I'm not going to go to third person view because it is inside the cave, so it's a little bit hard to do so. The girls with a very small lead, the point about to move, the hard point moves and Gig is already on next, but the girls pushing into that hard point, defending that, and the ticket count going up, increasing that lead a little bit, around 70 versus 54. Inseeker here, getting some good kills, but does get taken out there. Let's move over and run with Ninja for a little bit there. He's on a good maybe 5 kills, only 5 deaths. Spent about 17 seconds in the hard point so far. And this is a very, very close game. Very, very close game. So running with Ruan here. Oh, and he throws that grenade, gets a little bit of hit marker there. Ruan does manage to get the kill there on Falcane. So he's pushing out away from the hard point. He's probably in a more defensive position. Let's run with Ninja again. Actually, I want to go to Kilroy but Kilroy is dead now. We're going to have to wait for Kilroy to respawn before I can go to him. So running with Kilroy. He's pushing into the hard point. The girls do have the hard point at the moment, but it's going to be contested by Gig. The hard point still a little bit out. Nobody has it at the moment. 1 or 2 tickets being taken by the girls. They are defending. But Kilroy pushing in quite hard there. Trying with Pandemonium, who gets the kill as we go on to him, and he got the kill there on Inseeker. Pushing hard into this hard point, gets a couple of good kills, but does get taken out. He's on 19 and 10 at the moment, so doing very, very well. Running with Ruan now, and then we'll go over to the girl side for a little bit. Oh, he does get taken out. Let's switch over to the girl side and let's run with Little Green Monster and see what Lisa is up to. Lisa does get taken out. Running with Zenith, who gets the kill as we go on to her. She gets the kill there on Fumi and also gets another kill on Kilroy as well. Still holding the points. The girls pushing the tickets here. 143 now versus the 67 of Gig. But Gig pushing in hard into this point. It is now contested. Gig now holding the point, so the ticket's running up for them, but they get taken out. The girls back on the point. This is super, super fast, and they're defending this exceptionally well. So Zenith moving very well. I'm going to go down and try and run with Little Green again. So Lisa pushing out of the hard point a little bit. The hard point is going to move, so I think the girls are going to start pushing on next. But I do think Gig is already there. There we go. Kilroy is already on point, so he's moved to next before that point enters. So he's there. He does get taken out. Let's run with Inseeker for a little bit. So now Gig on that point, holding that, so they have to defend it. The girls pushing in. Quite a number of Gig players that's defending that hard point. It's going to be very, very difficult for the girls to push in. There's a lot of cover in that hard point over there. Inseeker does get a kill. She gets it there on Ninja. Fumi gets the kill on Falcane though. A lot of defending. Gig still holding the point, so the points are racking up for the boys. They're pushing back quite hard. It's now a turnover for the girls on the point. The last 10 seconds of this hard point before it starts moving. Let's run with Queen for a little bit, who's the top scorer at the moment in terms of points. She's spent just over 1 minute and 5 seconds on the hard point already. And of course Lisa's next with that 46 seconds on the hard point. Tickets still counting up there for the girls. I'm going to switch back over to the boys side and maybe run with... let's run with Fumi for a little bit. They are in the hard point now, defending. The point is contested. Oof, he does get taken out. Let's run with Ruan, who's coming up on the point. Does get the kill. The girls are in that doorway. It's making it quite difficult. Pandemonium pushing up from the right hand side of the point. He's going to come through the back of his building. Does get taken out as well. Let's run with Kilroy. He's on the point. Oof. And as I go on to him, I'm going to stick with Kilroy for a second. He's going to respawn. puts in the grenade into that hard point. The hard point that is not owned at the moment. Kilroy will run up a couple of tickets. He is there. He's defending. There's a couple of GSG players. Kilroy does get taken out. Let's push over to Ninja. Ninja's far out of the hard point there, but I think he's already moving on next. Or he's trying to. He's pushing up. There is one of the GSG girls. I think it's Nseeker who's already defending that point. She's in a difficult spot. They're really no cover. Ooh, does get taken out. Pandemonium. Let's see. He's a bit far from the point there. Let's see. Check with Ruan. He's very close. He's in the action there actually. Pandemonium, I think, is trying to do a long flank route around to come from the back of the cave. In the meantime, the girls are pushing on the point. Again, at the moment, the top point scorer is Queen. We have 105 seconds there in the hard point. A lot of fire going on onto that hard point. Pandemonium here from the outside. Doesn't get the kill. Gets a lot of hit markers and takes some of the girls off the point, but they still hold it. 230 points now. Gonna run with Ruan. I think he's a little bit far away from the point, but I think he might be heading to next. But I see who's already on next. Falcane. So Falcane is already on next. She moved in there. I'm gonna try and get to her very quickly. But she's dead. That was too slow. Kilroy now on the point, getting the points there for his team. He's the top scorer in his team with 40 seconds on the hard point. The girls are now taking the hard point. Oh, they have not. It's uncontested at the moment. There we go. They move into the hard point. 246, 48, and there we go. The first game goes to the girls with 250 points versus the 127 points by Gig. And that was actually an exceptionally bloody close game, if you ask me. So I think at that second and third hard point, I think that is really where the girls managed to keep that for a little bit longer, and I think that's also where they ran up the score. So guys, as you can see there, kill deaths, fine, not so important in a comp match, but rather who was on that hard point scoring the points. And I have to give it to Queen there, who spent that 1 minute and 27 on the hard point. So guys, if you look at the screen over there, you will see that the scores have been updated. The first match has gone to the Gunslinger girls, and they are on 250 versus the 127 of Gig. And actually a very tight and very, very close game. So I'm just having a quick look if we haven't lost any players. It doesn't seem that way, so I'm going to go to the next map, which will be Shootouts, and this is going to be interesting as well. So we are now on Shootouts, and I'm going to check if the teams are ready to go. Right, and it seems that everybody is ready and good to go. So let's go to the next map, which is going to be Shootouts. Okay, they are asking us to please wait. I'm not exactly sure why. I think the girls might have something up their sleeve, or they might have lost a player. Let's see. Yes, I think indeed they have lost a player, so I might have to exit out of this game and just see if we can let's just see if we can get this game restarted. The girls are having a problem. It seems like they oh, and one of the girls switched over to the wrong side. I don't know how that was possible. And let's just see. There we go. And they're saying, oh, she joined as a podcaster, and there we go. Now she is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls. And it seems like there might be a problem with Z trying to switch. She has switched to Coalition and she needs to be Alliance. So let's just give her an opportunity to quickly switch back. And it looks like she can't actually switch back. And I don't think I can manually switch her. No, I cannot. And let's just give her a moment. This is definitely an issue. And I think the guys are all just switching around. And I think Gig will actually now play Alliance. Now this is an interesting thing, because if they are going to do that, it means that I will very quickly have to update my settings here and just swap the two teams around, right? So that everything is correct on the points. And I think everything is okay now. All the boys are now on Alliance and all the girls are now on Coalition. Right, and we are going to play Shootouts and it is ready to go. So I've swapped the teams around as well. Although the only thing that might not work now, and you guys are going to have to bear with me for a second, I might actually have to go into my actual live stream and swap the two teams around on my screen, which is going to be interesting for you to see. You'll see some floating logos going around. Yes, there we go. So there's the floating logos. We've got the girls now on that side and the boys now on that side. Not how I like to do it, but you know, it's the way we do it, right? And they are about to start. Everything is now sorted again. And we're running with Zenith. So let's see how this goes. The girl is still in pink, of course, so no confusion, even though they've swapped sides. Oh, and Zenith gets killed right off the cuff there by a grenade. Let's run with little green. Let's see how she's performing. Oof. She gets taken out as well. N-Seeker here is close to the office. Gets the kill there. She gets the kill on Ruan. The hard point is being held by Gig at the moment, so they're hard on that hard point, right? And they are on 21 tickets. The girls have just managed to start contesting that now. So still running here with N-Seeker, who can't see a thing through the smoke. Just put the grenade into the hard point there. The girls do get some tickets back, but Gig swamping that hard point at the moment. Let's run with Falcane and see what she does. She's a little bit on the outside here, pushing in. Gig holding the hard point. Another 14 seconds on this hard point before it moves. And I suspect that there's already movement towards the next hard point, which will move in about 3 seconds from now. Gig still holding that, 44 tickets. Couple of kills there for Slick. And there we go, Slick's on the hard point already. Oof, she does get taken out, so uncontested. Gig is there on the hard point. And with Kilroy. Hard point not contested. Gig moving in there, but he does get some shots on him, does get taken out there. I think he got taken out by Zenith. So still running with Kilroy. He's respawned, will push into the hard point. Does get the kill. Kilroy gets the kill on Falcane there. And gets taken out. Let's run with Ninja for a little bit. I don't know what PMSL means. What's that supposed to be, please? And am I pronouncing her name wrong? Is it Zenith? Guys, I don't know. Let's run with... Oh, there are quite a few guys dead there. Let's go with Fumi for a second. Oh, you guys are actually calling out who you want to see. I get it. See, this is the problem when you streaming alone, like I don't normally do. I have to read messages twice. So the hard point is contested. We will go back to Zenith to see what her gameplay looks like. There we go. Let's go on to her. So at the moment, again, Queen, the top scorer. Oh no, I'm lying. It's Little Green Monster there, the top scorer for the girls team with 35 seconds in the hard point. And on the boys' side, Fumi there with 35 seconds. Zenith does get taken out. Queen's on the hard point, backing up those that time in the hard point here with NSEEK a little bit outside of the hard point, defending it. Oof, does get the double kill, triple kill. She does get 4 kills. Well done. Running with Falcane. So Falcane 5 and 7 at the moment, taking a little bit of a defensive position here. She is on the hard point, so getting some good points for her team. Does get taken out by a grenade. I'm going to move over to the boys' side, running with, let's run with Pandemonium a little bit. Does get taken out, moving over to Ruan, who gets taken out immediately to Fumi, who gets a blast from a grenade on him. He's damaged, going back to Ruan. The girls have taken over the hard point. Gig not giving them any space, moving on that hard point very, very quickly. Very, very close game at the moment. The boys racking up some tickets there. Back to Ruan. They're on 80 tickets, holding with a contested hardpoint actually. There's no tickets running. The girls getting tickets slowly. Even scores now at the moment. Girls taking a slight lead with 2 tickets. It's exceptionally close. Let's go to Kilroy, who gets taken out. Let's move to Ninja. He's pushing into the hardpoint. Yes, this game's fast. Oh my word. Pandemonium. I want to try and stick with somebody at the back here who's alive for more than 2 seconds. Ah, no! Ruan gets taken out as well. Ruan in there, he gets a kill, but I don't think he's going to make it. No, Ruan does get taken out there by Queen. Queen doing some really, really good protective work, but Ruan's back in the game. He's running towards the hard point. Guys, this game is so close. I mean, the girls doing a really, really good job of defending, but Gig is just absolutely pushing into this hard point with some serious meaning. Let's go back up there to Ninja and see if he's going to be able to push in from the side. The point uncontested. Gig now on the point. We'll get some tickets back here. There's some smoke, some good defending positions going on here. The girls are going to push in a few seconds. Does get the kill. Ninja gets the kill there on... I actually didn't see who he got the kill on. Just grab a quick look. Does get taken out there. Let's go to Pandemonium. The girls in the meantime has contested the point. But Gig not letting go of this point. They're pushing in hard on it. They're not letting the girls come in now. They are defending profusely. So the ticket's running back up on the boys' side. This gap is closing. It's going to be even Stevens in a second. Oh, now I know what PMSL means. I'm old school. I type out my words. See. so Pandemonium here yet again, and moving to Fumi. Guys, this game is so fast. I'm struggling to actually keep up with somebody who can stay alive for long enough that I can spectate them. I'm here with Ninja at the back. The point is contested. The girls getting some points back there, 123 versus 119. This is an exceptionally close map, and this game is not easy. Gig is pushing very, very hard. They keep taking those points back. The girls pushing in right after. The point is contested for another minute. Gig now winning back some tickets. The girls have to come all the way back to the back of the map over here. They do have the point now. Grenade going in. Point remaining uncontested. Ninja getting 2 kills here with the double handguns. Looks like a cowboy. Runs into the smoke there. Doesn't get covered completely. Gets a few shots on him. He's alive still. He's out here on the far side, but that point is well protected. Gig now does get the point. And pushing the tickets, 130 versus 145 for the girls. So closing that gap quite heavily. Let's run with Pandemonium, and then I'll switch back over to the girls side. Pandemonium dying there. Let's go with Zenith again. That was the earlier request. Does get the kill there. Zenith gets the kill very protective position here. Gets another kill there. Good run. Zenith at the moment 30 and 17. So a good KD at the moment. Hasn't spent a lot of time on the point itself. So at the moment, the person really scoring the points there for the girls is Queen. 19 kills, 18 deaths. But look at that, almost more than 1.5 minutes on the hard point. So really racking up the tickets there for her team. And some of the girls in good defensive positions here. Gig is still a little bit far out. They are coming in though, and a couple of kills there from Kilroy, pushing into the hard point. The girls still holding the point here. Gig not letting up though. I mean, these guys are like seriously attacking this point, and the gap is closing now again. Gig getting some tickets back there. 146 versus the 194 for the girls. And let me see if I can get back to Zenith. That was the earlier request. Guys, again, if there is anybody specific that you are would like me to spectate, please just call it out for me on the stream. And if I manage to glance over and see your request, then I will definitely run with that player. At the moment, the girl's holding this hard point. It is contested at the moment, only for another 30 seconds here. And 207 versus the 153. This is an exceptionally hard and exceptionally fast game. And I must tell you guys, very, very, very close. Running with Queen, who does get taken out, so let's run with the Queen Monster for a little bit. 219 versus 153 from Gig. 2 seconds more and then this hard point is moving. Gig is already on next. Oh, I apologize, it's actually Falcane that was already on next. So Falcane and Insik are on the next point. 230 tickets. Tickets are not running up because the point is contested. Insik getting the kill there. Good defensive position. Let's stay with her for a little bit. She seems to be alive. Let's get another kill. Oh, gets taken out there. Let's move over to the boys' side. I'm going to run with Fumi for a minute. In the Gig side, Fumi is the top scorer at the moment. So he spent the most time on the hard points, getting that points for his team. He spent just over 1:18 in those hard points. Does get taken out. Let's run with Pandemonium. There we go. And the girls take the second map. And the score there, 250 versus the 170 by Gig. You guys give me a second. I'm going to update those scores for you so that you can see totals. Believe it or not, for this exercise I actually need my calculator. So it was 127 in the first map plus 170 in the second map. So the boys currently are on a total of 297 and versus the 500 by the girls. So now, interesting thing has happened. It has just notified me that there is a new update available. The game will now restart. So these guys are now going to have to rejoin for the last game. And we will let them do that. There we go. So it's now telling me that my update is complete. It's connecting to online services. And let's see if we can get in. And it's downloading an update, fetching the profiles, doing all sorts of interesting things. And let me go and change that quickly. And of course now I need to do the invites. But before I can do that, let me just set up the game with the correct rules. So that has been done, and then I will invite the players. There we go. I've sent them the invites. So let them quickly join. should be ready to play that last match. So guys, let me just quickly check the comments in the stream here. If you are watching with me, thank you very much for joining. It has been an exceptionally exciting game so far, especially the last map was super close. It was incredibly fast. So the girls are now going to play Coalition. Gig is going to play on Alliance side, so we're just waiting for them to assign. The server dropped because there was a small update, so I had to restart the server. And if you have just joined us for the stream, you have joined us for the third and final map. The girls taking the first two maps, and the scoring at the moment is on 500 versus Gig's 297, and that is of course for cumulative for both the maps. So let's have a quick look here who is in and who is out. I'm going to go to the live screen there for you guys so that we can see what's happening. We've got 1, 2. Oh, they're still assigning, so let's just give them an opportunity to finish their assigning there. And Bad Boy needs to assign. There we go. Oh, and now they've swapped back to what they originally were. So now what I need to quickly do is I need to go to game setup. Nope, I'm lying, got casted, and I need to just swap these two teams around again, because now of course Gig is playing Coalition, and then that should work perfectly. Let me check with them if they are ready to go. And then we can get this last map started. And what an event for tonight. With all the connection issues and things going on. Alright, I see that they are telling me that Gig is missing a player. And that is indeed true. Gig has 5, the girls have 6. So let's just give Gig a moment to get their player back on board. And then we will start this last map. So guys, if you are watching the stream with me tonight, again, thank you very much for joining. I really do appreciate the support whenever you guys join. If you are already subscribed to the channel, that's great. If you are not subscribed to the channel as yet, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. And of course, if you like what we are doing, then smash that like button. It's always great after a stream to see whether people have enjoyed the stream and have enjoyed what we're doing. And of course, hitting the like button does help us to see that. So we've got 6 girls in, and we've got 5 Gig players. We are just waiting for one more Gig player to join. When the server restarted, I think he dropped off, and they have confirmed that he is joining and that they are ready to go when he joins. So we're just waiting for that one Gig player. We also had the small update to do. And I think it's Pandemonium that has dropped off, and we just give him an opportunity to come back in. There we go. Guys, again, if you are on the stream and in this time of waiting, if there's any questions that you have, anything that you want to ask, something that you want to call out, please do so, and I will answer those questions. What's wrong with the servers? You can check a lot of, you can check. I'm not sure if that is you can check a lot of hit markers or you can't. Well, actually the servers themselves seem to be running okay once you connect. The big problem at the moment is actually connecting. So it seems that as of the update earlier in the week, there's quite a few players that have been having connection issues connecting to private servers. So it's not necessarily a pub game issue. Players are connecting to that as normal. But when you are trying to connect to a private game, there seems to be specific players that are finding it difficult. Of course, guys, we are now going to the third and final map, and that map will be Hackney Yard. So we are pretty much ready to go as soon as that one gig player comes on board, and that is of course Pandemonium. So we're just waiting for Pandemonium to join. And I think the girls might have something interesting planned for us in the beginning of this round. They're asking me to just give a bit of a third person view there. So we'll see what they are up to. I don't know what they are up to. And I'm just confirming whether that gig player is coming. We still have 5 gig players. All 6 of the girls are waiting. So Pandemonium has not joined as yet. Gig has just confirmed that he will be joining. So we are going to give him a moment. So again guys, if you have joined us for the stream, of course you are watching Season 2, and this is of course Week 2, and this is also Division 2. So it's Division 2, Week 2, Season 2 of Clan Wars, and you are watching the game between Gig 797, Green is Good, and the Gunslinger Girls. And it is literally the girls facing the boys tonight. So far the girls have done very well. Taking the 2 maps, the score at the moment 500 for them, and it looks like that everybody is good to go. Let's start this last map then, and let's load it and let's see what the outcome is here. They are going to be playing Hackney Yard. And the girls have asked me to do some sort of third person thing when they start. I don't know what they are up to. We are about to see. Let's focus on, oops, this is the boys. Let's fly over the map here. And just try and focus on the girls. I think I might have missed what they were trying to do. Sorry girls, I tried. There was a bit of a hiccup. I don't know what I missed. What did I miss? Oh no, I don't know what I missed. You're gonna have to try that again at some point. So for now, let's run with Little Green Monster. And Gig is on the point, getting some tickets now. Little Green gets taken out there. And let's run with Slick. She gets the kill. Oh, doesn't get that second kill. Let's go over to the Gig side now. And let's run with Kilroy for a little bit. Gig is on the point. 23 tickets at the moment. They are defending the point well. Kilroy also getting a kill with the grenade there. Actually, I think he might have gotten a double kill. No, he only got one. So let's run with Ruan. Gets taken out with Fumi now. Girls on the point. Fumi does get the kill on Falcane. He's going to push into the hard point now. Oh, does get taken out though. Let's run with Ninja for a little bit. Puts the grenade in the window. He's going to be pushing up on next. So Gig already on next, and they are now going to try and guard this point. The girls are pushing in from the warehouse side. So still on Ninja, yeah. He's sniping a little bit. Watching the corridor. Oof, does get the kill. Let's go with Bad Boy. He's on the point in that upper window. He's watching it very carefully. There is opening a bit of a gap here. Gig on 62 tickets. This hard point will remain for about another 20 seconds. This is actually a very, very difficult hard point to take. If you are trying to take it, if you are defending it, it's a little bit easier on defenders because of the high ground. Running with Bad Boy now still. But Fumi, again, the top scorer so far, already spent more than a minute on the hard point together with Bad Boy. So the two top scorers there. Bad Boy getting some good kills again on the hard point. He's moved very, very fast. Does get taken out there. Let's go over and see Zenith for a little bit. So Zenith has not spent any time on the hard point, but she's definitely been defending it with that 8 kills. Does get taken out. As I go to Seeker, she gets taken out. Little Green over here. Puts the grenade into the hard point. And the girls are on there. Gig playing very, very fast in this round. With a nice lead at the moment. 99 tickets versus the 22 of the girls. The girls are trying to push back with this hard point. With holding the hard point now. It's uncontested. They are on it. Big pushing in from factory side. Little Green does get taken out. Let's switch over back to the boys team, and let's run with Kilroy. Oh, he's just died. So we'll go to Fumi. He's taking some serious damage. Still alive though. So Fumi with a 1 KD, but squeezing to go back onto that hard point. Does get taken out. Let's run with Pandemonium. Although he's very far out at the back sniping in. The girls are on the point. Gig with a nice lead here of 113 points versus the 51 of the girls. Let's run with Ruan. He's pushing in. Gets a nice kill there. Oh, nice double kill. Does get taken out. Back with Fumi. The boys have a long way to run now. Fumi decided to go the other way around. In the meantime, the girls are on the hard point. Oh, that's a very good call out. The icons are swapped out. Yes, of course, they swapped teams again after the server reset. So watch the floating icons. Now going to the right sides. We have Kid on that side, and then, of course, the girls there. Tonight was a bit of an experience, right, with all these server challenges that we are having. Let's go and run with Ruan for a little bit. Ruan's dead there. I'm going to remain with Kilroy. He's going to spawn. So Kilroy spawning in and pushing into this hard point now. The girls holding the hard point. It is contested. Gig right there, pushing hard into the hard point. Gig with a nice lead at the moment. 131 over 90. It is still very, very close. The girls are in their hard point being contested. It's there for another 7 seconds and then it's going to move. I'm running with Ruan. I think he's already anticipating next. So let's see if he's going to. He's in there. Yeah. The boys are on next already. They definitely know the rotations of this map very, very well. They've moved into next very quickly. So the points racking up there. Not too much of a. It's going to open a relatively big gap now if the girls don't move. On 140, almost 150 to 105. Gig doing very, very well holding this hard point, defending it exceptionally well. Kilroy getting a couple of kills there. I think it was 3, maybe even 4. Didn't get the kill. Gets taken out. Back with Ruan, who gets taken out. Fumi's on the outside here. Has to push back into factory now. The point is contested. The girls holding it. Does get taken out there. Let's move over to the girls' side again. And let's run with Seeker for a little bit. So the point being held. Everybody moving on to next. 2 seconds away. Ooh, Seeker does get taken out there. Let's run with Little Green. The boys moved on next very quickly. The point is being contested though, exceptionally close at the moment. 159 versus 130, so only 30 tickets in it. So still with Little Green over here. And then I think I might run with Slick for a little bit. Let's see what Little Green is going to do. They are moving in. The point is being contested. Let's run with... and Slick is passed on. Let's run with Slick. There we go. So coming from the factory side, the boys holding this point. 170 on 136 tickets for the girls. So Gig opening up a nice lead here. Definitely know the rotations on this map. Moving quite fast as well. Oh, Slick does get taken out. Let's Let's run with Queen for a little bit. Queen is on the point. She is the second highest scorer at the moment. Little Green scoring the most points for the team so far with that 1 minute and 12 seconds on the hard point. So definitely racking up the tickets for her team. The hard point has just moved. Both the girls and Gig were on the hard were on next already when it moved. So the rotations are definitely definitely known here. So still with Queen. Oh, gets a very nice handgun kill there and manages to secure the point. Does get taken out though. Let's move back over to the boys' side. I'm going to run with Kilroy. And then we'll do a little bit of Bad Boy. If we've moved on from Kilroy. Oh, Kilroy does get taken out there. Let's go on to Bad Boy. He's pushing into that point. So at the moment, the point being uncontested, the girls get a few more tickets there. 166 versus the 194 of Gig. Does get taken out. Let's run with Fumi. Fumi does get taken out. I'm going to go back to Bad Boy. Gig does have the point. So they moved on to next quite quickly. Let's go all the way up to between Ruan and Kilroy. Let's run with Ruan first. Ruan gets some hits on him. I don't think he's going to survive that. Running with Kilroy. Oh, and over the wall gets taken out. So back to Ruan. The girls holding the point. Gig pushing hard on that point as well. But we've got two GSG girls in there defending. And I think that is, it looks like Seeker and I think it's possibly Zenith that is defending over there. So let's go back to the girls' side for a little bit. We run with Zenith. She's on the point. Top point scorer on the girls' side is Little Green Monster with almost 2 minutes in the hard point. So, I mean, she's really racking up the points for her team there. On the boys' side, we've got even more than that with Bad Boy. 2.5 minutes almost, or just over 2.5 minutes in the hard point there, and really helping Gig to open up a little bit of a gap. It is exceptionally close. 200, it's going to be 220 tickets versus the 207 of the girls, and Gig fighting exceptionally hard here. I mean, this is such a close game. It's so great to watch actually. Right, let's go back to the boys' side then. We're going to run with Kilroy. He is right here at the hard point defending like a boss. And let's just see what he does over here. KD of 1 at the moment. Hasn't spent a lot of time in the hard point, but has been defending the hard point. Of course, the top point scorer there is Bad Boy, who is currently on the hard point, and he's heading for 3 minutes on that hard point, which is, for a hard point game, exceptionally good. And there we go. Gig takes the win. So Gig then takes that third map with 250 points versus the 209 of GSG. And let me get my calculator out here to give you guys the final score then. So that's 500 plus the 209 for the girls. So the girls will end up on 709 points for the evening. And Gig will end up on, let's see, it's 127 on the first map, 170 on the second, and 250 winning that third map. And Gig will end up on 547 points for the evening. So guys, if you are looking at your screen right now, you will of course see the final scores and that they have been updated. So GSG, the Gunslinger girls, ending the night on 709 points. They of course took the first and the second map. In the third map they ended on that 209 points. Gig for the night ended up on 547 points. They had 127 in the first map, 170 in the second, and of course they won the third map. So I think all in all, a very, very nice game to watch. Very, very close. It was actually quite long tonight, just over an hour. It will be about an hour and 20 minute stream when we're done. And of course it was because there was some things happening on the server with players connecting and getting players in, but eventually we got it done, and I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed the stream tonight with me as much as I did. It was very close. It was very fun to watch. Of course, if you are or if you have joined me, and you are subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for that. If you are not, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. And of course, if you like what we are doing, hit that like button. It's always great to see that people do like the videos that we are doing. But guys, for tonight, I think that is all we had. It was a really fun game to stream to you. Thank you very much for joining me on this stream. I appreciate the support. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Join us for our next one. I'm Yakusao for Battle Bros. Leave no one standing.